be a long one to tie it. What, 2-3 minutes left? How quickly did you get into that mindset of, hey, I may have to do this again?
Oh yeah, I mean, I was jacked up. I was enjoying it in the moment, but to be successful as a kicker, you can't go into a kick with a lot of adrenaline. So I was just kind of pacing on the sideline, taking deep breaths, trying to get back in that calm mode that I think I do my best at as a kicker. But tie game, our defense is out there. They did a great job stopping them. So I knew it was going to come down to a field goal. We got a great field position, and then we made the kick.
How did you have to maybe adjust how you were kicking it based on the wind? It looked like maybe you kind of tried to drive through it a little bit lower.
Yeah. I don't know, the 54-yarder I thought I hit really well, but that 44-yarder, you know, we're talking in the locker room, like, did it get blocked, did it not get blocked? I know from watching the film, the guy jumped over the long snapper in the A-gap, but it's kind of hard to tell if the guy tipped or not because the rotation was a little weird, but, you know, glad it went in. I mean, my ball as a right-footed kicker kind of has a left hook on it, so going towards the north end zone, that was more of a tough win. That's why when I made the 45-yarder right hash, right to left win, the same kick I missed last game, it was a 50-yarder right hash, right to left win. So I was really pumped up I made that. I mean, we worked that same kick really hard in practice. So, you know, that set us up to be in good position for the 54-yarder. But going the other way, it was more of a left to right wind, and I think that wind almost straightens out my ball. But I got to watch the film closer to see like if it was blocked, if it was low. But I know the guy jumped over our center and was right there to try to block it.
What did you feel like your range was at that point going that direction?
The 54-yarder, I hit well. I thought, you know, if we had a 58-yarder, 60-yarder, I would have just put more into it. But yeah, I mean, I felt good. I think when it's the end of the game, if it was a long field goal, you know, you just put more leg into it, and, you know, you can make it. But I liked that right to left wind, you know, so really glad we were going to the south end zone for the game.
But those extra yards, Tyreek maybe got right at the end there.
Oh yeah, I mean, every yard helps, especially on that, what was it, 44-yarder, and I don't know if that would have been good from 46 yards, because I'm going with it got blocked. I got to watch it more, but that's what I'm doing.
You and James and Dustin have been together for so long. In those moments where you want to kick a big kick, does Dustin, like, does he joke with you, or is it pretty serious? Does he pump you up? Just kind of, what's your guys' little dynamic in that try?
We're definitely not joking around. I think, you know, he tries to loosen me up a little bit throughout the week because I do take kicking, you know, very seriously, maybe too seriously. But, you know, after we made that 54, I was super pumped up, and then he kind of just gave me my space. I think that's when I do the best, is when I'm just kind of in my own zone. And then the whole time we're talking out there, you know, when I'm taking my steps, I'm saying where I'm going to aim, and we're just kind of talking through it. But, you know, he's my caddy. He does a great job as a holder. I think he's the best holder in the NFL. And, you know, it truly is a team effort. If that ball doesn't have perfect lean, if it's not right on the spot, you know, we maybe don't make the kick. So, you know, I can't say enough about Dustin and James getting perfect laces every time.
A couple more guys, because of the flight event, did you not really know that was in until you actually saw the signal?
Yeah, so I know I hit some ground before I hit the ball, and usually if I hit ground, the ball still has end-over-end rotation. And that one, I hit it, I thought I heard it blocked. A lot of O-linemen said they thought they heard it blocked, and I looked up and the ball wasn't going end-over-end. It was kind of going crazy. But it was going straight, so it's just, is it going to have the distance or not? And luckily it did. But like I said, I'm going with it got blocked, because I've never hit a ball like that just looked that weird, that was that low, you know. So we'll see, I guess, when I
The first guy to greet you after the kick coming off the sideline was Patrick.
Yeah.
What did you make of him running out there, and what happened between the two of you guys out there?
Yeah, I mean, I was sprinting down. I think that's just from my soccer background growing up. When guys score goals, they just sprint the other way. And I was going, I saw Patrick, and then I wanted to embrace him, but I'm like, no, you can't get hurt. And then Tyreek was, you know, encouraging me to go to the end zone and jump in with the fans, and that was a lot of fun. But, you know, I'm just enjoying this moment, giving all the glory to our Lord Jesus Christ, and just so happy for this team to get a big win. And we're moving forward with a lot of momentum.
Because you were talking about taking some deep breaths and calming yourself down, because I didn't have the chance to see you on the sidelines. Do you have any chance to kick into the net or anything like that, or was it just strictly mental stuff?
Oh yeah, I mean, I kicked in the net a couple times. My body's been feeling great all season, and I just feel like I can kick all day. So once I just kind of calm down, I'm kicking in the net. So then once I run on the field, it's like the same thing I've been doing on the sideline.
Last one.
I think they had a timeout. Did you think they would maybe try to ice you? I mean, how do you go mentally into that?
You know, I did check. I saw they had a timeout, but honestly, I feel like every time my coach has called a timeout, you know, that helps me and I make it. So he didn't call a timeout, and you know, it went in. But I didn't know that. Maybe I shouldn't check to see if they got a timeout or not. But you know, it went in. We're super excited.